Yo, super traders! Ryan Carruthers here from bfbotmanager.com, where I provide you with pretty much the best, we think, community in the world for Betfair traders, and we chat about really cool things all to do with Betfair trading. Whoop whoop! Going to start this video off a little bit different than usual, to be honest, because one of the conversations going on in the forum was, where's the weirdest place you've ever traded? So drop it in the comments below. Let me know the weirdest place that you've ever traded. I guarantee you probably won't beat one of the members who traded at their grandfather's funeral. That's pretty mental. I don't really think I've traded anywhere that weird. I tend to trade here a lot or on the phone. It's never really weird places. But today's video is about how to manage your bankroll when you have multiple strategies and how long you should wait before increasing the stakes. Let me start by giving you a massive disclaimer. I'm talking like this big, this wide, this tall, this deep disclaimer. Before you have to worry about this, make sure you've got one profitable strategy. Build one profitable strategy, then add in another one, okay? Now, we've got that out of the way. How do we manage the bank when using multiple strategies? First thing to note is if you're automating, Betfair Bot Manager has a really cool feature where they actually allow you to assign a bank for a particular strategy, so it does a lot of the heavy lifting for you if you're automating your trading. If you're not, then we use the good old-fashioned way of a spreadsheet. It's very simple. So what I do is I go into my results tracking sheet, I will open a new tab on that sheet, and I will copy over some of the headings from my sheet, etc, but I'll have a bank section on the right hand side, and I will assign maybe 15 to 20% of my total bank. Now I at this point will have tested the hell out of this thing, and I might have even been just using really low stakes like £5 after a while just to get it to this point. Now I've proven that I can use it. So this goes back to my barbell method about really maximizing that strategy. So now I'm going to use 15 to 20% of my overall bank as the bank for just that strategy. So I'm just going to put that figure in that section, okay? And then that is the bank that I've attributed to that strategy. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use 2 to 4% of that bank. Okay, so for example, let's say I've decided I'm going to use a £200 bank, okay? Now, if we times that by 0.02, it's £4, okay? 2% is £4, right? Times it by 0.4 is 8. Cool. So we're going to be using £4 or £8 as my stakes on every single one of those. Now, the other question when it comes to this I get asked is, when do you increase your stakes? Well, for me, that happens automatically because I'm using 2 to 4%. So if that strategy is building, at the end of every month, that's when I readjust my stakes. So I might do the whole of March, for example, at £8 stakes, and then that bank has increased, and then I just do the exact same calculation. Say we've got £243, we'll go proper random. Right, 243, we're going to times that by 0.04. Now I'm using £9.72 stakes, okay? It's auto compounding. So at the end of every month, I just reassess, has the bank increased? You can have a little starting bank, so you know what you're starting with, and then running total, which is what I would recommend, underneath it, and then it just adds everything up automatically for you. Really straightforward. If you don't have a tracking sheet, let me know in the comments below. Just scream something like, Ryan, I don't have a tracking sheet. I'll give you a dummy one that we've got that you can use. It's on Google. And please, if I do give you that, please listen to me. Please, when I say go to file, make a copy, don't just try and request edit access of it, because if you do, that's the master copy. You'll basically screw it up for everyone. Okay? So that's it really. That is how I use a bankroll management for different strategies, and it's worked for me for like 15 years plus now. So yeah, just me sharing my opinion on how that works. Today's comment is the word different. So if you comment the word different, that lets me know that you got all the way to the end of this video. I absolutely love checking these out as well and seeing, you know, what what you come up with as well, and how you add on to that. One of the other things that I've been doing a lot of recently is the Ask Me Anything podcast, and I ask a random question in there as well, of like, is there anything else you want to ask me? And I've said to the people, just get random with it, and some of the questions have been really, really random. So make sure you go check that out. Comment the word different, and I'll be back next week with another one of these videos. Make sure to click subscribe wherever it is if you haven't already. Okay.